And we're live. Welcome in for our stream tonight. It is game number 6 between the Boston Bruins and the New York Islanders. And this could be the final game of this series as the Isles hold a 3-2 lead. And playing on home ice here tonight, have a chance to finish off the Bruins, win the East, and move on to the Final Four, while the Bruins will be trying to extend this series to a 7th game back in Boston on Friday night. And given the fact that they've lost the last 2 games, they are going to have to change momentum very, very quickly here. So, should be a good one tonight. We'll see what happens between these two. Obviously, we'll have to see which team's able to come out and win this one. But hopefully it's a great matchup and a fun game, and we get some more great playoff action here tonight. But welcome in, everybody. Thank you guys all so much for being here. We are about 10 minutes away from puck drop, waiting here for game number 6 to begin. I appreciate everybody in the chat. Really, we got a ton of people here already, so I want to say hi to as many as I can. Matt, Luke, Joe, Patrick, Phoenix, Runfin, K-Swiss, Dimitri, Kyle, Brian, Jason, Jojo, Jace, Prosperous, Bruin, Avi. I know I'm missing people. Leisha, Mike and Julie, Clutch, Brody's here. What's going on? Russell, Austin, Red Rubber, Chris, Logan, welcome. Clara, what is going on? Islanders fan, John, what is going on? Welcome in, everybody. Thank you guys all so much for being here. We got a ton of people in the chat already waiting for game number 6 to begin here. I really, really appreciate you all watching. Get ready for puck drop here. I think the Islanders are going to win this game. They have all the momentum right now. They've been playing better than the Bruins. Boston's had defensive issues, especially last game. I absolutely think that the Islanders are going to finish this off tonight at home. Going into Game 5, I thought that the home team was going to win 5 and 6, and that was going to lead to a Game 7. But obviously, the Islanders were able to take 5 in Boston. I think they finish it off on home ice here. Derek, what is going on? Josh, Mark, Elijah, Penguins fan. Carlo is not playing tonight. Derek, El Shep. Welcome in. Thank you. I have no comment, Brian. Islanders, big fan. What is going on? Thank you. You as well. May the best team win tonight. Here we'll see how these teams come out. But I think the Islanders are just going to finish this. Jerry, what is going on? Welcome in. Thank you for being here. Really, really appreciate it. Man, it was very hot here today, John. It was like 90 here out today. I'm on, obviously, in Eastern Mass, so I don't know how much the temperatures differed out in Western Mass, but it was really hot here. Magic Mike, what is going on? Well, welcome in. Jack, what is going on? Welcome. Thank you so much for being here. THG, what is going on? Welcome. I agree, Jack. I'm not going to be mad if the Bruins lose. I mean, I think they're going to lose this game. I'm not going to really be angry or anything if they do. They ended up playing better in the playoffs than I thought they were going to. I was actually really impressed with the Capitals series, and the Isles move on, and the Isles deserve it because they have been awesome in these playoffs. I mean, them knocking out Pittsburgh the way that they did, and them really handling the Penguins as well as they did, and now to come in here to get down 1-0 in the series and get down 2-1 in the series and be able to come back from that. I fully expect the Islanders to win this game, and I have no issue with that, and I really like this Islanders team a lot. They're an impressive bunch. Yo, Avi, what is going on? Mark is here. What is going on? Yeah, I think Vegas finishes off Colorado tomorrow. They've won 3 straight. Colorado has not looked good. They cannot hold the lead. I like Vegas tomorrow night. I will be doing that game. Joseph, what is going on? Welcome in. Thank you for being here. I am not shocked that Vegas beat Colorado, Mark. No, Colorado, after game 1, when they blew out Vegas, has not looked that good since, and Vegas has gotten a lot better. Hey, what's going on, Vernon? Welcome in. Phoenix, that is illegal, so no. So we're getting ready for puck drop here. Should be about 5 minutes away or so. We don't know yet, Matt. We don't know what the schedule for the 3rd round is going to look like. Cooper, what is going on? Welcome in. Riley was bad in game 5. That was definitely his worst game in a Bruins uniform. He's got to be a lot better. I mean, Clifton and Lauzon's been awful all series. I mean, I wish we had someone else that we could put in there, because I don't think he would be in. If Carlo and Miller were healthy, I don't think Lauzon would be in. Clifton did not play well in game 5. Bruins defense in general, if they're going to have any chance of winning this game, they need to be significantly better than what they were in game 5. I mean, it's going to be tough, Mark, but any team can beat anybody at this point. I mean, you don't make it to the Final Four being not able to beat other teams. So I don't think there's literally no question as to can a team beat another team at this point in the playoffs. They all can beat each other. They're all here for a reason. Some of them prosperous. I mean, having Miller and Carlo out of the lineup definitely hurts the depth of the Bruins D. I mean, there's definitely some guys that you probably wouldn't normally want in your top 6 playing right now because of the injuries. Rask is in goal for the Bruins, John. We'll see, Jerry. We'll see. We're lining up here. We're lining up here at the blue lines, getting ready to do the national anthem, and then once the national anthem is done, we will have puck drop here. Chevelle, what is going on? Welcome in. Thank you for being here. Really, really appreciate it. Hey, Tommy, what is going on? Sean, what is going on? Welcome in. Thank you for being here. No, I don't think Coyle's injured, Patrick. Not as far as we know. He's just had a really, really lousy year. Sam, thank you so much for subscribing. Really, really, really appreciate it. Let's get some hype in the chat for Sam. Already a new subscriber. Chase, what is going on? Susie, what is going on? Welcome. Robert, welcome in. Kid Jovan, welcome in. Thank you guys all for being here. Really appreciate it. We are getting ready for puck drop. Fans are singing the anthem. We are almost ready here. Oh, it's almost time to... I think the Islanders are going to win, Austin. I think they have all the momentum in this series, and I don't trust the Bruins not to be able to keep the puck out of the back of their net. With Carlo and Miller out, defense has been an issue. But, hey, if it's the last Bruins game of the season, I'm still going to be streaming all the other teams. I'm still going to be streaming pretty much every night all the way through the end of the Stanley Cup Finals. And we're still going to have a lot of great hockey to watch. But I think it's time to crack one. I got some beers ready for tonight. If it's the last Bruins game, or at least we're going to go out with some Bud Lights and some fun chat and have a good time and enjoy it. So, Gibson, welcome in. Thank you guys all for being here. Cheers to everybody in the chat. We are getting ready for puck drop. Thank you, everybody, for all the support. And cheers to all of you. Let's hope for a great Game 6. Hey, Lauren, what is going on? Joshua, what is going on? Welcome in. Teams are lined up at center ice. We are about ready for Game 6 to begin. Here we go. Bergeron in to take the opening face-off against J.G. Pageau. These lines have been matched up against each other for much of this series. And that one gets one back here, taken by Adam Pellet. Game 6 is underway. Shot blocked by Matt Grzelcyk, goes in behind the net. Islanders come in on the forecheck. Zajac plays it back. Another long shot there, and Rask has to make an early save on a point shot from Ryan Pulock. And just 13 seconds in, we'll have an offensive zone face-off for the Islanders here. Patrick, what is going on? Welcome. Mia, welcome into the stream. Thank you for being here. Jacob, welcome. Thank you for being here. Bernie, what is going on? Welcome. Moved up now, taken here. Brad Marchand trying to get it out of the zone. Up now, Boston. Into the offensive end, they send it in behind Varlamov. Take him there by Pulock behind the net. He's trying to quickly work it out. It's up the boards, but kept in there by Marchand. Bruins setting up now in the offensive zone. Just getting going in this one. A few seconds in, that shot gets blocked wide. Taken here now, cycled around. Marchand behind the net. He's got Pelech all over him. Bergeron comes in to try and help. The Islanders are able to chip it past, though, and they get it out. Taken back here now by Grzelcyk. Deep in his own zone, he sends it up to McAvoy. Moved now over the red line and dumped in. Brian with the 2! Let's go! Get that dono hype in the chat. Thank you, Brian. Really appreciate it. Hype in the chat for Brian. Thank you so much. So this one's kept in there by Mike Riley. Bruins send it around the offensive zone. Good pinch here from Clifton. Sent down now Taylor Hall. Spin around. Trying to send it in front. That one gets deflected away, though. Isles D able to work it out of the zone. Here comes New York back the other way. A minute and a half into the first. Brock Nelson with a shot. Saved there by Tuukka. Moved out now up the boards and able to clear it out to the neutral zone. Craig Smith. But the Isles send it right back in. Here's Mayfield. Up to Nelson. Nelson back to Scotty Mayfield at the point. Long shot there. Blocked on the way through. Jake DeBrusk back in the lineup tonight. Takes it into the offensive zone now. Here comes Kuhlman. Carson Kuhlman trying to send it in front. DeBrusk gets a shot off. Save Varlamov. Kept in here now by the Bruins. Getting the cycle game going in the offensive zone. Trying to find it there. Stick broken. Isles going to come away with it. Send it up the boards. Apple Hills. Matthew, what is going on? Welcome. Chances now sent in front. Not able to tuck that one there. Good chance for Boston. Islanders on the rebound. Clear it all the way out. Lauzon back to play it. Over the red line now. Brought back in here by the Bruins. Going back in on the attack. Here's Jared Tenorti with a shot. And a save there by Varlamov. And then he covers up the puck. And we get a stoppage here with 17 and a half to go. Offensive zone face-off for the Bruins coming up here. Hey, Rob, what is going on? CL, what is going on? Welcome in. Thank you so much for being here. Really appreciate it. Good to see everybody in the chat. Offensive zone coming up here for the Bruins. 2.5 minutes into the first period. Corrali trying to win it back. Fourth line's on the ice. Down low now, Nick Ritchie sends it around. Taken here by Matt Martin, though, and the Islanders clear it out. He moves, brought up now by Cizikas. Dumped into the offensive zone. Tenorti lands a big hit on him. Then Lauzon comes over. Tenorti with the puck now in the corner. Getting worked over by Clutterbuck. Good forechecking pressure here from the Isles. Bruins not able to get it out. Puck's down here in the corner. Sent in front there, and Rask has to cover that one up, and we get a stoppage. So he makes another save here with 16:58 to go, and the Isles will get an offensive zone face-off here. I have no idea, Eric. Big stop there for Tuukka Rask. Coming across and just getting a piece of that on Matt Martin. Martin's shot kind of fluttered in. He definitely didn't get all of it, and that gave Rask time to get over there and make the save on that one. A little over 3 minutes in, Isles offensive zone draw. One back defensively, though, there by the Bruins. They try to move it out. Moved up into the middle. Dumped in and sent around there. Down to the corner. Isles trying to work it out of their end. Here comes Pelech with it. Moved up now and into the Bruins zone, but Grzelcyk takes possession. He'll curl back and look for a breakout pass. Move now to McAvoy. McAvoy up now to Marchand into the offensive zone. Thrown in there, patted aside by Varlamov to the corner. Isles trying to work it out now. Bruins pinch. There's McAvoy. He gets hit and goes down. Isles trying to get it out, not able to. Long shot there. That one goes just wide. Taken now behind the net. Here comes New York. They're moving it up and out of their zone. 16-10 to go here in the first. They dump it into the Boston end. They'll go off for a line change. Jace, what is going on? Welcome in. Thank you for being here. Really, really appreciate it. Taken here now. Brock Nelson back in for the Isles. And that shot gets deflected up high and goes out of play. We'll have an offensive face-off here for the Islanders with 15:54 to go in period number 1. Caroline, what is going on? Sal, welcome in. Thank you for being here. Steeler Nation, what is going on? Matt, welcome in. Thank you guys all so much for watching. Really, really appreciate it. Same to you, Matt. May the best team win. Taken now into the offensive zone. Bruins get it to the middle. Islanders move it out, and they get it into the offensive end here. Going in on the forecheck. Boston trying to send it back to the neutral zone. Send in here. Here are the Islanders. Spin around shot there from Bailey, and that one deflects up. And deflects up into the netting, and we'll get a stoppage here. 15-22. There'll be another offensive zone face-off coming up here for the Islanders. Isles getting ready now for another offensive zone face-off. Lines are waiting to drop the puck. Now they are lined up. And the Islanders, looks like Komarov gets tossed out there. So in comes Barzal to take it. Jace, thank you so much for subscribing. Really, really appreciate that. Let's get some hype in the chat for our new subscriber. Taken now. Islanders trying to work it out. They get it back through the neutral zone now into the Bruins end. Here's Komarov. Drop pass there. Dobson with a shot. And Rask grabs that one with the glove out of the air. And we'll get another stoppage here and another attacking zone draw coming up here for the Bruins. Or for the Islanders, excuse me, in the Bruins zone. Just Dine, what is going on? Welcome. Don't know, haven't heard from him in a long time. So it's another attacking zone draw here for New York. It's one back defensively, though, by the Bruins. They clear it up and out. Here comes Ritchie into the offensive zone. Shot in there by Wagner. Rebound comes out, but the Isles get back. Big hit there by Ritchie on Cizikas. Islanders back in their own zone. Bruins trying to get some forechecking pressure, but New York moves it up to neutral ice. Taken, though, by Corrali, and he dumps it back in behind Varlamov. Varlamov plays it for his defenseman. Taken now there. Tenorti's pinch, can't keep it in. And now Clifton goes back to play at 14.5 to go in the first. Moved here. Nope. I did not, Steeler Nation. I have no interest in anything like that. Eric, thank you so much for subscribing. Really, really appreciate it. Let's get some new sub hype in the chat for Eric. Thank you so much. Down in the corner now. Moved back here by New York. On the half board. Zajac with it. Down behind the net. Shot in there. That one gets deflected just wide of Rask. Bruins trying to clear it out. They get it to the neutral zone, but not all the way through. Now Marchand has it, and Grzelcyk steps up to play it. Stolen there, though, by the Islanders. Here comes New York back in. Palmieri's shot gets blocked by McAvoy. Then Palmieri dumps McAvoy in the corner. Good check there by Kyle Palmieri, and the Isles are setting up now in the offensive zone. Down behind the net. Down low here. Taken by Brock Nelson. Back to the point. Cross-ice pass. Here's Leddy into the middle. That pass just doesn't connect. The Bruins take it and get it out of the zone. Dumped in there by Marchand. They'll head off for a change. Islanders go back, and Scott Mayfield will start the breakout. He's behind his own goal. Krejci's in front of the crease. Mayfield passes it up the boards. Guts it to neutral ice, but then it deflects up into the bench. And we get a stoppage here with 13:07 to go in the first. And we'll head to our first commercial break here. Apple Hills, you were already subscribed, so you're not getting more hype. That is for new subscribers only. Do not unsubscribe and resubscribe thinking that you're going to get a shout out in the chat, because you're not. Paolo, what is going on? Welcome in. Thank you so much for being here. Really, really appreciate it. Great to see you in the chat, Paolo. Chicken Thing, what is going on? Welcome in. Thank you for watching. We are at commercial break here. First period, Bruins and Islanders still nothing. But both teams have had some offensive zone time. Tyler, what is going on? Welcome in. Thank you for being here. Sko, what is going on? Welcome. Taken here, commercial break, period 1, nothing so far. Haven't had anything to yell about yet. It's kind of been a back and forth start here. Both teams have had some O-zone time. Hockey Dude, what is going on? Welcome in. Guillaume, welcome in. Thank you so much for being here. Really, really appreciate everybody in the chat. Thank you guys for watching. We've got an offense, or that puck went out, right? Yeah, so it's probably going to be a neutral zone face-off coming up here. Scott, what is going on? Welcome into the stream. Thank you for being here. Really, really appreciate it. And we have a center ice drop there. One back by the Islanders. Back underway. Jay, what is going on? Welcome in. Declan, welcome in. Thank you for watching. We are under 13 minutes now remaining in period number 1. Taken here by the Bruins. Trying to work it out of their zone. Islanders can't keep it in. Taylor Hall up ice into the offensive end. Gets it to Craig Smith. That one's sent in deep. Now behind Varlamov. Good pressure now behind the net. Krejci trying to find the puck in the corner. Sends it back to Smith. Across the blue line now. Long shot in. That one gets stopped by Varlamov. Islanders trying to clear it out. Bruins knock it down. Isles get it back again, and they clear it up ice this time into the Bruins zone. Good hit there. Connor Clifton knocks down Bavillier, and the Bruins take the puck. Trying to work the breakout now. 12:17 to go in the first period. Up into the offensive zone. Here comes Coyle. He tries to get around the D, but Green and him collide, and he goes down. Isles take the puck now, and they work it back the other way. Coming up into the Boston end. Bruins take it back on the bouncing puck. Matt Grzelcyk. Pass up now into the offensive end. DeBrusk. He gets it over the blue line, but stolen by Barzal. Barzal takes it now through the neutral zone. Into the offensive end. Jumping up into the play is Dobson. Now Komarov. Under 12 to go. Scott, thank you so much for subscribing. Really, really appreciate it. Let's get some new sub hype in the chat for Scott. Taken down here. Islanders trying to get it back to the point. Spun around there by Pelech. It's taken here. Chris, what is going on? Jack, what is going on? Welcome in. Thank you guys for being here. Sebastian, welcome into the stream. Thank you guys, everybody, for watching. We got first period action. Bruins and Islanders, nothing so far. Still looking for a team to break the ice. Absolutely not, hockey dude. Offensive zone or face off here. One back defensively though there by Boston, and they move it out. All the way down. That's going to be an icing call here again, and 11:20 to go. Islanders will get another attacking zone draw. Isles get it in the going to have it back in the offensive zone here. Back to the point now. Kept in there by Dobson. He goes D to D. Long shot wide. Taken down now. Isles cycling. Offensive zone in there. Rask save. Rebound. Islanders score. It's Travis Zajac. New York breaks the ice. And they take a 1-0 lead here in the first on home ice. Rebound goal for Zajac. The first shot came in from the point. And it looked like it got blocked down in front. Or it might have gotten through to Rask, but he made had absolutely no idea where that rebound went. It did get through on the first shot, but the rebound, he could not find the puck. And Zajac puts it blocker side. And that is a 1-0 lead here now for the Islanders as they get up early in this one. 11 minutes to go in the first period. Islanders with the lead. Moved up now. Taken here behind the net. Trying to get it out in front. Bruins in the offensive zone. Islanders trying to clear up the sideboards. They move it to the middle and get it out. Dumped into the offensive end now. Taken here by Corrali. Moved up now here. Ritchie into the offensive zone. Shot in there. Varlamov gets a stop, and we get a whistle here as he covers the puck up. And 10:32 to go in the first. We'll have an attacking zone draw coming up now for the Bruins. So they're looking to answer the Islanders' first goal. Boston's going to be looking to tie this thing up. Islanders looking to extend the lead. Sure can, Justine. First goal of the playoffs for Travis Zajac. And it's a big one here to give the Islanders an early lead in game number 6. It's going to be an offensive zone face-off now. One back there by the Islanders, though, and they get it out. Zajac dumps it in. Down in behind the net. Under 10.5 to go here in the first period. Back into the offensive zone is New York. Bruins trying to work it out, not able to. Back sent deep again, and that one goes up and out of play, and we'll get a stoppage here and another whistle. 10:15 to go in the first. Stock Guru, what is going on? Trisha, welcome to the stream. Thank you for being here. Really, really appreciate it. Yes. Well, Paolo, for the rest of the playoffs, yes. Next year they're going to their new building, but I think this year is all going to be at at Nassau. Taken now. Sent in there again by the Islanders. They keep it in the blue line. Down deep. Bruins trying to work it out from the corner. Bergeron with it. They move it up now to the neutral zone. Sent right back in, though, by the Isles. They'll head off for a line change halfway through the first period. New York has the early lead here on a goal from Travis Zajac. Jeff, what is going on? Welcome. Thank you for being here. The Islanders are winning because they're the better team. That's why. Moved up now into the offensive end. Here comes New York on the rush. Beauvillier into the offensive zone. Ghost Dragon, what is going on? Welcome in. Thank you so much for being here. Really, really appreciate it. 9.5 to go in the first. They dump it in. Moved in there. Rask has to play that one to the sideboards. Taken now. Up over the red line into the offensive zone. There comes Krejci. Stolen on the back check by Nelson. And the Isles get it back. They're working it up to the neutral zone now. Moved up here. Michael, thank you so much for subscribing. Let's get some new sub hype in the chat from Michael. Thank you so much. Really, really appreciate it. Dumped back in there by the Bruins, but they need a fresh line on the ice. Islanders get it back out to the neutral zone. They're going to win the race, beat out the icing. Here's Komarov. Checked in there on Lauzon, but the Bruins move it up. Coming back the other way now. Taylor Hall into the offensive zone. Good pass. That one to... was that... no, that was McAvoy, or Coyle jumping up into the play. Okay. 8.5 to go here. Moved in on DeBrusk. Third line coming out. Backdoor trying to get it to Smith. Just doesn't connect. DeBrusk with it now. Bruins cycling in the offensive zone. Looking for the tying goal. That one gets blocked. McAvoy with a bomb. Varlamov with a save. And that deflects up and into the netting. And we get a stoppage here. Or no, it was Clifton with the shot. McAvoy must have went off and Clifton came on. Just saw the 7. But anyway, we had to commercial break here. Islanders with a 1-0 lead over the Bruins here in the first period of this one. Game number 6. Isles trying to finish the series off today. And the Bruins trying to force a game 7. They're going to need to be a lot better if that's going to happen. But welcome in, everybody. Thank you guys all so much for being here. Really, really appreciate it. Please hit that thumbs up and subscribe if you're new. I cover the entire NHL. So no matter what team you're a fan of, you are welcome and wanted here. I'll be streaming all playoffs long. And fans of every team are welcome. I'm doing pretty good today, Matthew. Thank you for asking. Hope you are as well. YouTube, what is going on? Welcome in. YouTube YTMC. Thank you so much for subscribing. Let's get that hype in the chat. New subscriber. Thank you, thank you, thank you. Well, it's exactly what I was expecting underwater, so I'm not upset about it. But welcome in underwater. Let's see. I very much can believe these Islanders. Absolutely, Jeff. This is what the Islanders do in the playoffs. Savage, what is going on? Games and more, what is going on? Chase, welcome in. Radio Free, what is going on? Welcome. Yes, Tyler. Why is Rask playing? Because he's the goaltender that Bruce Cassidy chose to play. I mean, the coach chooses which goalie plays, and he chose Rask. 2 minutes for scoring. What is going on? Welcome in. Thank you for being here. We're coming back from commercial break here. First period. Islanders 1, Bruins 0. Stomp, thank you so much for subscribing. Really, really appreciate it. Ryan, what is going on? Welcome in. Thank you for being here. BC4F is here. Let's get some sub hype in the chat for Stomp. Thank you, thank you, thank you. Welcome in, everybody watching. Really appreciate you all in the chat. We are moved in now. 8 minutes to go here in the first period. Bruins trying to get the cycle game going in the offensive zone. Islanders are out shooting them 9-7 to start this one. Moved out now into the offensive end. Islanders back in. Grzelcyk trying to chip it out. McAvoy looks like he fell down there. Isles now. Long shot. That one blocked wide. Pastrnak takes it now. Trying to get a pass up to Marchand. And it doesn't connect, but Marchand lays a hit there on Mayfield. But the Islanders take the puck and move it out. Mayfield was not expecting that. Jamie, what is going on? Welcome in. Thank you so much. Connor, what is going on? Welcome. Thank you for being here. Taken now down. 7:17 to go in the first period. Isles trying to work it out of their zone. Good hit there by Clutterbuck, though. And New York works it out now on the near side to the neutral zone. Taken there. Dumped in there. Rask has to block her to side. Sends it behind the net to nobody. Islanders get there first. There's another turnover by the Bruins. Dobson keeps it in now. Under 7 minutes to go in the first period. Shot in there. Saved by Rask. Monique, thank you so much for subscribing. Matt, thank you so much for subscribing. Let's get some new sub hype in the chat. Thank you, thank you, thank you. Justin, what is going on? David, welcome in. Thank you for being here. Yeah, that's been up there for a while. My sister got it for me. Moved into the middle. Chance here for the Islanders. And that one just sent wide of Rask. I don't have a lot of non-Bruin stuff. Like, I don't have a lot of memorabilia from other teams, but I'm trying to add to it as much as I can and get as much stuff from other teams as I can. As that one gets moved. Taken back now. All the way down there, cleared by New York. It's going to be icing if it reaches, and it does. 6:11 left in the first. And the Bruins will get an offensive zone face-off here, down 1-0 in period number 1. Bruins looking for the tying goal. That, I mean, Brian, that is icing. Do you not know the rules of hockey? Officer, what is going on? Welcome. Thank you so much for being here. Really, really appreciate it. Offensive zone face-off here. Bruins looking for the equalizer. Krejci in to take the face-off. One back there now. McAvoy with a blast. That one goes just wide. Moved up now. Islanders out of their zone. They get it to neutral ice. McAvoy's got to hit the net there. Sending shots wide don't do any good. You don't even get a rebound out of it. You don't get a deflection chance. I mean, you've got to get that on net. Clearly it was icing because the linesman called it icing. And we got a penalty here against Anthony Beauvillier. The Bruins will get the first power play of the game when we come back from this commercial. Commercial break here. Later stages now, under 6 minutes to go in the first period. Bruins looking to tie the game up, and it's going to be a power play here for Boston. Penalty against the Islanders. So Beauvillier is heading to the box. We've got 5:47 to go here. Beauvillier gets a tripping call. Denson Family Vlogs, thank you so much for becoming a member. Let's get some new member hype in the chat for Denson Family Vlogs. Thank you so much. Really, really appreciate that. Thank you. Let's go. Let's get some new member hype in the chat, everyone. That is awesome. Welcome to Superstar memberships. Really, really appreciate it. That is incredible. Thank you so much. Yo, Joey, what is going on? Welcome into the stream. Thank you so much for being here. Really, really appreciate it. Tripping call here against Beauvillier, and the Bruins get the first power play chance. He trips. Oh, McAvoy awkwardly feet first into the boards there. Luckily, he just kind of bounced off. Brian, what is going on? Welcome in. Thank you for being here. Offensive zone face-off here. Do I like Hawaiian Punch? Yes, Kyle. Taken here now. Islanders trying to get a quick early clear on the penalty kill. And they get it up and out. Krejci takes it back in the neutral zone. Bruins have to try and enter in the offensive end again. Marchand goes back and takes the puck. 5:30 to go in the first period. 1:40 to go on the power play as Boston brings it through the neutral zone. Taken now on the half boards. Boston here looking for the equalizer. Taken back now. Sent down low, moved into the middle. That one chipped away there by the Isles, though, and Clutterbuck comes away with it and clears it all the way down. Good job on the PK there by New York. Taken now. Marchand keeps it in. I live an hour south of Boston, Tyler. Taken here. Marchand on the half boards. Taken in there, long shot. That one gets blocked down, though. Isles doing a good job on the PK. They clear it all the way down again. 50 seconds left on the power play. 4:35 to go in the first period. And the Bruins are back, having to work it out of their own zone here. Trying to get something going on the man advantage. Moved up now, dumped in there by Boston. Sent around the boards. And cleared all the way out again there by New York. Bruins power play doing absolutely nothing. 20 seconds left on the power play. One last time through the neutral zone. Into the offensive end. Ritchie can't get to it, and the Islanders clear it out again. But we get a stoppage, and we got another penalty call here. We got another penalty here to the Islanders. Casey Cizikas for tripping down Taylor Hall, trying to bring it into the offensive zone. And it is going to be a 14 seconds of 5-on-3 for the Bruins. And then they'll have some more 5-on-4 time. As Cizikas heads off, it's another tripping penalty here against the Islanders. 4 minutes to go in the first. And looks like they're gonna redo that face-off here. Hey, what is going on, Austin? Welcome in. Thank you for being here. Really, really appreciate it. Go cry about it, Patrick. Go cry about it. One back there. Kept in at the point. Bruins setting up here with 5-on-3. Pastrnak with a blast. That one goes wide. Kept in by McAvoy. Taken down there. Bruins send it in front. David Krejci down to the corner. Marchand all over it. Bergeron gets it back. The 5-on-3 is over. We're back to a regular 5-on-4 power play now for the Bruins. Long shot in there. That one gets blocked on the way through. Marchand still has it. 1.5 minutes left to work with. Real deal. What is going on? Welcome in. Thank you so much for being here. Long shot there. That one gets blocked wide. Pastrnak finds it. Moves it to the middle. It's stolen, though, by New York and sent all the way down. Taken in there on Rask. Hey, Michael, what is going on? Welcome in. Thank you for being here. Really, really appreciate it. Down here now, it's taken there. Boston trying to keep it in the offensive zone. They get it now to Krejci. Long shot. That one just goes wide of the near post. Taken here. Boston here, still looking for it. Sent out to Krejci. Krejci down low now. Moved into the middle. Just over the net there from Smith. 30 seconds to go on the power play. 2.5 left to go in the first. Hey, thank you, Rabbi. Really, really appreciate. Shot there. Boston scores! Power play goal for Brad Marchand. And we have a 1-1 hockey game late in the first. Boston ties it up here on the power play. And that is a big goal for the Bruins to get this thing back even. 1-1 game now late in the first period. Very, very similar to, except roles reversed to how the game 5 went, except the teams have switched here. Game 5, the Bruins got out to the early lead, and then the Islanders scored on the power play late in the first period to tie it up. Now in Game 6, the Islanders score first, but then the Bruins score on the power play late in the first to tie it up. And we'll see what happens here the rest of the way as that one rolls in on Varlamov. 2:10 remaining in the first. It'll be an offensive zone face-off for the Bruins here. Taken here, one back. Down there, knocked down. Bruins keep it in, though. Coyle trying to go after it. Smith out there helping him as well. Under 2 minutes to go here in the first period. Down to the corner. Moved out here. Craig Smith with a shot. That one gets blocked down. Isles trying to clear it out. Kept in at the blue line, though, there by Clifton. Isles on the second opportunity. They do get it out. Clifton steps up. Isles dump it in. Nelson takes a hit there from Riley. Craig Smith gets the puck back for the Bruins. Puck's down in the corner now. Riley and Nelson digging for it. Smith in there. A couple more guys come in. 1.5 minutes remaining here in the first period. Trying to get it up. 1:20 here. Off a skate. Islanders keep it in the offensive zone. Looking to get their lead back. Cycling it around in the Boston end. Back to the blue line now. 1:10 left in period number 1. Long shot there. Sent through into the middle now. Puck comes loose and Taylor Hall takes it for Boston. Taylor Hall gains the red line and dumps it in. Varlamov goes out behind the net. Bruins trying to get it on the forecheck there. Not able to. Taken now by the Islanders. Back the other way. Into the offensive zone. Here's Barzal with it. 45 seconds to go here in the first period. Moved up now. Bruins back the other way. Sent around. And that one deflects up and out of play here with 40 seconds to go. We'll have another face-off coming up. Jerry with the 5. What is going on? Welcome, 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 and thank you so much. Let's get that dono hype in the chat. Let's get that dono hype in the chat for Jerry, everybody. Thank you, thank you, thank you. Taken here now. Get that dono hype, everybody. Jerry drops a 5 on the stream. Very, very much appreciated. Taken now down in the corner. Moved up and out here now by the Bruins. They clear it. Out of their zone. 20 seconds to go here in the first period. Taken down in the corner. Moved up here now. Out of the zone, Zajac. Final 8 seconds of period 1. Dumped in there by New York. Looking for one last opportunity. McAvoy takes a hit. Sent out in front. Islanders with a spin-around shot. And that one goes off the post, and that will do it. End of the first period. End of the first period, and we have a 1-1 tie game here as we head to intermission. Islanders scored first, but the Bruins answered on the power play. And that is how we will end the first 20 minutes. 40 more to go to try and figure out who is going to win this one and whether this series is over or if we will have a Game 7 on Friday. That brings us to our first intermission here and some time to hang out in the chat while we wait for period number 2 to begin. Thank you guys all so much for being here. Really, really appreciate it, each and every one of you. Fans of all teams are welcome and wanted here. I cover the entire NHL, and we'll be streaming all playoffs long, so please hit that thumbs up and subscribe if you haven't yet. Really, really appreciate it. Would love to have you become part of the community here, as we'll be streaming all postseason long. So we are at the end of period 1. Bruins Isles 1-1 game. And that is how we are through 20 minutes. This thing is, it was a good first. Islanders get out to the lead. Bruins answered on the power play. Exactly the way that game 5 went, except the roles were reversed. Instead of the Bruins getting out first and the Islanders answering on the power play, it was the Islanders getting out first and the Bruins answering on the power play. Same thing, just flip-flopped, and a new game here in 6. So we'll see what happens over the next 40 minutes. But it's going to be a good one, it seems, as we're 1-1 here. It seems like it's going to be close, and both teams have had their opportunities. Noah, what is going on, man? Welcome into the chat. Thank you so much for being here. Really, really appreciate it. We got a bunch in the chat tonight. Thank you guys all so much. Great to have everyone. Really, really appreciate you all being here. So we're 1 period down, 2 to go. The Bruins season could end tonight, or we could have a Game 7 on Friday back in Boston. It's gonna be determined over the next about 2 hours or so as these next two periods are played. We will see what happens here. Yeah, I mean, every team that is making it to the Final Four has a legitimate shot. I mean, nobody makes it to the league semifinals for no reason. There's a lot of good teams left, and I think really everybody left playing has a shot to win, and it's going to be about who executes best. It's going to be who executes best, who gets the goaltending, who gets the big goals, the clutch goals when they need it. Hockey is winners and losers in hockey, especially in the playoffs, are often determined by one or two little plays throughout the game. And one bounce this way or one bounce that way, and everything can completely change. And it really just comes down to who executes best on that night. And those are the teams that are able to consistently play their game and take advantage of their scoring opportunities are generally the teams that end up winning. Hitch Kick, thank you so much for subscribing. Really, really appreciate it. Let's get some new sub hype in the chat for Hitch Kick. Thank you, thank you, thank you. Yeah, I mean, if Hall could have a big game tonight, Jamie, I mean, he hasn't done anything yet, but if Hall can get going here, that could be a big boost for the Bruins. T-Mod, welcome in. I don't know, CL. It's going to depend on if Boston chooses to protect 4 forwards and 4D, or I assume they're probably just going to go 3D and 5 forwards or whatever they're allowed to do. I forget off the top of my head how the breakdown is for protection, but I don't know. I mean, obviously Boston's top players are gonna be, Marchand, Bergeron, Pastrnak, McAvoy, Carlo. Like, those guys are gonna be protected. Grzelcyk probably. I don't know. I think it's gonna depend because Krejci is a UFA at the end of this year, so I'm not exactly sure how Krejci, like, would Boston have to they wouldn't protect Krejci if he's an unrestricted free agent. But then again, like, can Seattle take a pending UFA because he's not under contract? Like, I haven't looked that deeply into expansion draft stuff because I'm really focused on the playoffs right now. I haven't thought about the offseason at all. I haven't really done anything as far as research goes for expansion draft or regular draft. I'm really just focused on the playoffs happening right now. TDS, what is going on? Thank you so much for subscribing. Really, really appreciate it. Let's get some new sub hype in the chat. Hitch Kick, thank you so much for watching. Sports Geeks is here. What is going on? Welcome. Denise, welcome in. Thank you so much for subscribing. Field of Dreams, thank you for subscribing. Really, really appreciate it. Let's get that new sub hype in the chat. We got a bunch of people joining tonight. Thank you, thank you, thank you. Yeah, got to for sure. Liam, what is going on? Welcome. Ground Smoke, what is going on? Everybody in Galway, shout out to you guys. Thank you so much for watching. Really, really appreciate it. AJ, what is going on? Welcome in. Let's see. Thank you guys all for being here. Trying to keep up in the chat. Yeah, I mean, staying out of the penalty box is going to be big. Obviously, the Islanders' power play lit it up in Game 5, scoring 3 power play goals. Boston can't be taking penalties, or they are going to they're going to be in trouble. I don't think so, Tyler. No, I don't think anybody's going to pass Wayne Gretzky points-wise. There was just way more scoring in the league back then than there is now. Shout out to the heavies. Anthony, I am from Massachusetts. I live an hour south of Boston. Welcome in. I didn't predict a score, Sports Geeks. I did say that I thought that the Islanders would win this game at home. Yeah. I didn't do a score prediction. I haven't been predicting in the playoffs because I have no idea who's going to win. But I did think that the Islanders were going to win this game at home, given the momentum that they had in the series. But Boston did have a decent first period. I'll give them that. Magic Man, what is going on? No, I'm not nervous at all because I thought that the Bruins were going to lose. So anything that is not the Bruins losing would just be a pleasant surprise for me. Chapter, thank you so much for subscribing. Really, really appreciate it. Let's get some new sub hype in the chat. Thank you, thank you. Aaron, what is going on? Welcome in. Thank you for being here. Really appreciate it. It was pretty good, Austin. It was a pretty good day, thank you. I hope that yours was as well. It's not even that I was trying to be negative, Prosperous. I just genuinely, as not a fan as not looking at it as a Bruins fan, but just looking at it as a observer of the NHL, a lot of things pointed to the Islanders winning this game. I mean, they've won 2 games in a row already. They're at home. They have the momentum in the series. They've been very opportunistic with their goal scoring, where Boston has not been able to get a lot of pucks past Varlamov. I thought, logically that the Islanders would probably win this game. BTB, what is going on? Matthew, welcome. Thank you for being here. Prixor, welcome in. Thank you for being here. Afakazi, I'm not sure if I said that right, but Afakazi, welcome in. Thank you for being here. Really, really appreciate it. It's the same logic for me as why I think Vegas is going to win tomorrow night. I mean, Vegas has won 3 games in a row in that series. Colorado is absolutely stunned after blowing a 2-0 series lead. Colorado cannot hold a lead to save their lives. McKinnon doesn't have a point in the last 3 games. Like, everything points to Vegas winning tomorrow. So I think that Vegas is going to win it tomorrow. Yeah, I mean, Varlamov has been unreal in this series. He's been absolutely incredible for the Isles. So, I mean, anytime you're going up against a hot goaltender like that, it's really tough. It's really, really tough. Wing Ridden, what is going on? Welcome in. Thank you for being here. Really, really appreciate it. Great to see you in the chat. Well, it can be done, Magic Man, but Colorado has not looked good. Like, the last few games, I mean, Colorado's blown leads and gotten outplayed, and I mean, they don't look good. You don't just go from playing like garbage to just being like, okay, we're gonna play good again. Like, that, I don't think that's that's usually not how it works. No, Sorokin's not injured. Varlamov has just taken the starting spot back. Owen, what is going on? Welcome here. They're not going to put in Swayman, Tyler. They're not. They started Rask, and Rask is going to play this entire game unless I honestly don't think they'd even take Rask out if it got to like 4-1. Like this is live and die with Tuukka Rask, and that they're gonna live or die depending on how Rask plays. Michael, thank you so much for subscribing. Welcome. Let's get some sub hype for Michael in the chat. Hi there, what is going on? Welcome in. No, they took him out in the third period, but I mean, by that point they were already down by 3 at that point, weren't they? So they're gonna live and die with Tuukka Rask. You're not gonna see Jeremy Swayman in the net to start the second period. Like that's just not gonna happen. You're in a 1-1 game. Rask is your starting goaltender. They're gonna ride Rask. Nope, Sports Geeks. We're still at intermission. Brandon, what is going on? David, welcome in. Nope, Marianne, it is not. I don't know, Brandon. We'll have to wait and see who scores next. I have no crystal ball that's going to tell me who's going to score the next goal. If I did, I'd make a lot of money betting. That's for sure. Every intermission is exactly the same length, Prosperous. Every intermission during regulation is 18 minutes long. No, I do not, Kyle. I don't think the Sharks make the playoffs again for quite a while. They need a complete teardown and rebuild. Carlo is not playing, David. No, he is still out for Boston, as is Miller, and as is Curtis Lazar. See how much time we have left in this intermission. Probably not maybe another like 3 minutes. Yeah, another 2 to 3 minutes. Kuhlman. Yeah, Kuhlman's playing on the third line with Coyle and DeBrusk. Yeah, that would be quite the payout if it actually happened, but 2 minutes for scoring. I think there's about a 0.0001% chance of that happening. Luke, what is going on? Lucas, welcome in. Biagio, what is going on? Welcome in. Thank you so much for being here. Really, really appreciate it. I don't think any of them are gonna. I think Tampa's gonna win. I think Tampa's going back to the finals with how good that they've been. But, I mean, Islanders made it a good series in the Eastern Conference Final last year. I think Boston is better this year than they were last year. It's funny, both teams played the Tampa in the playoffs last year. Boston in the second round, Islanders in the third, and Tampa beat both of them. I mean, I think Tampa is gonna make the finals again. Hey, glad to hear it. Glad to hear it, Liam. Erod, what is going on? Ground Smoke, really glad to hear that. Thank you guys for watching. Sean, what is going on? Erod's here. What's going on? Welcome in. Thank you for being here. Tuukka Rask, Tyler, is an unrestricted free agent at the end of the year. It's about whether Boston re-signs him or not. I do too, Erod. I do too. Keith, what is going on? Welcome in. Trevor, hello. Welcome into the chat. Thank you for being here. Really, really appreciate it. Charles, what is going on? Welcome. Sean, thank you so much for subscribing. Really, really appreciate it. Let's get some new sub hype in the chat for Sean. We're getting ready for the start of the second period here. We're back. Tampa was, Tampa didn't do anything illegal, Justine. They were very, very smart. And they maximized their cap space to basically put a super team together. And nothing that they did was against the rules. Islanders are an extremely good counterattacking team, Erod. Absolutely. Hayden, what is going on? Welcome. Thank you so much for being here. Annette, welcome into the stream. Thank you for being here. Really, really appreciate it. Ground Smoke, I am 24. Liam, thank you so much for subscribing. Let's get that sub hype for Liam in the chat. Thank you, thank you. Do we have 100 likes already? Wow, already 100 likes, guys. Thank you so much. 100 like hype in the chat. Start of period 2. Right now, puck is dropped. Bruins and Islanders tied up at 1 here in game number 6. Down behind the net, taken here by Pulick. Bruins coming in on the forecheck. Islanders clear it out. Here they come now into the offensive zone. Shot in there and a save by Rask. And a nice stop there on Kyle Palmieri by Tuukka Rask. And now it looks like McAvoy is down for Boston. Oh boy, McAvoy is down in the corner. Just 14 seconds into the second period, and the Bruins' best defenseman is down on his hands and knees in the corner. Wow, Palmieri elbowed him right in the chin. Palmieri got the elbow up right into the teeth of Charlie McAvoy there. McAvoy getting up to his skates now. Right up there into the teeth of Charlie McAvoy. So Palmieri shoots the puck, Rask saves it, McAvoy's going by, and then he just launches the shoulder. It wasn't an elbow. The elbow it wasn't the elbow that made contact, so that doesn't matter. He launches the shoulder up right into the chin of Charlie McAvoy, though. Oh yeah, McAvoy's fine. He's already back on the bench. And there's no penalty on the play. And Islanders with an offensive zone draw. That one goes wide. Hey, Roblox, thank you so much for subscribing. Let's get some hype in the chat for our new subscriber. Thank you, thank you, thank you. So we are back to, underway here. BTB, hello. Jack, thank you so much for subscribing. Shot in there by the Islanders. That one goes wide. Let's get some sub hype for Jack in the chat. This one gets moved up now. Bruins trying to get it out. Pastrnak dumps it in. And the Boston will get a line change here. Islanders back in their own zone. Taken now. Islanders back. Moved up by Pelech. Under 19 minutes to go here in the second period. Taken down now. Back to the point here. Long shot there. That one goes wide of Rask. Bruins trying to clear the zone. Not able to. Moved up now, and they get it all the way down finally. Mayfield back to play it. No icing on the play. He sends it up back through neutral ice. All the way down there. That's going to be an icing call against New York as it didn't hit anybody on the way through. 18:31 to go here in the second period. Still a 1-1 game. Islanders with 13 shots. Bruins with 10. Scoreboard tied. Series 3-2 New York. Trying to finish it off tonight. Bruins trying to force a Game 7 on Friday. Krejci in to take the face-off now. Islanders back in their end, trying to get it back defensively and work it out. And Krejci wins it back to the point, kept in there by Riley. Sent down deep, puck's behind the net. Sent around there by Mayfield. Craig Smith comes away with it. Back out to the blue line now. Bruins looking to get a shot in. Back to Smith, top of the circle. Shot on goal. That one gets blocked. Krejci takes it in the corner but loses it. Eberle takes it out. Gets knocked down, though, by Taylor Hall. Eberle tries again. Now Beauvillier through the neutral zone into the offensive end, and the Islanders are just off sides. 18:05 to go in the second. McAvoy to the locker room. That is not good for Boston. Sergey, thank you so much for subscribing. Really, really appreciate it. Hit that thumbs up, or get that sub hype in the chat for Sergey. Thank you so much. Move now, dumped in there. Andy Green throws it in on Rask. He sends it to the corner. Islanders in on the forecheck here. Bruins trying to work it out. 17:50 to go in the second period here. Moved up now by Kuhlman into the offensive zone. He loses it back between his skates. Now there's going to be a penalty call here against the Bruins as Carson Kuhlman takes a tripping penalty. And that is going to put the Islanders to the power play and give them their first power play opportunity of the game. New York was absolutely deadly. Absolutely deadly. In game number 5. And now Kuhlman turns around and takes a tripping call here. New York to the man advantage. Donovan, what is going on? Welcome. Shit. Really appreciate it. Offensive zone draw here for New York. Trying to get the lead back here. Their power play was deadly in game 5. They went 3 for 4. Bruins trying to get the penalty kill, at least functioning here. So the Islanders are setting up in the offensive end. Back now to Dobson. Long shot blocked on the way through. Down to the corner. Eberle sends it behind the net. Tenorti takes it. Almost loses it, though. Sends it up the wall. And the Islanders are able to keep it in there at the blue line. Second opportunity. Dobson. Finally, the Bruins get it out. Here comes Coyle into the offensive zone. 1.5 minutes to go on the power play. They dump it deep. New penalty killers coming out now for the Bruins. Into the offensive zone now. Here come the Islanders, still with 1:20 to work with. Stolen by Bergeron, and the Bruins clear it out. Now here's Marchand shorthanded, one-on-one. Into the offensive zone, it gets poked away and down to the corner. Bergeron comes in and rims it around the boards. Kept in there by the Bruins. Long shot in. That one gets deflected and blocked down just wide. Taken behind the net now by Noah Dobson. 1 minute left on the power play. Islanders trying to work it out. Down in front here. Pulock tries to find someone backdoor, and that one goes wide to the corner, and Karam's out of the zone. Moved up now. Dumped in there. Under 30 seconds to go on the power play here. Back through neutral ice. 16 minutes to go here in the second period. Islanders get it back into the attacking zone. Trying to take advantage of the 10 seconds remaining left on this man advantage. That one, good play to keep it in. Now into the middle. Shot there. That one just goes wide on Rask. What an opportunity. And that one just missing the near post on Tuukka Rask. 4 seconds left of power play time here for New York. One back now. Pulock with a shot. Save there with the blocker. Down here. Power play has ended. Bruins have killed it off. Back to 5-on-5 hockey. Boston in there. Saved by Varlamov with the pad. Islanders trying to come back the other way. Moved up here. Isles setting up in the offensive zone. 15-10 left to work with. Shot in there. Deflects wide to the corner. Hayden with the 2. Let's get that Dono hype in the chat. Thank you so much for being here. Really, really appreciate it. Thank you, thank you, thank you. Let's get that Dono hype for Hayden. Thank you so much. Big save there by Varlamov. 15:03 left to go in the second period here. One back there by Boston defensively. Moved up and out. All the way down there, cleared by the Bruins, but it's going to be icing as the pass doesn't connect, and New York will get an offensive zone face-off here. Attacking zone draw here for New York. Brock Nelson in to take it. It's one back, though, by Krejci, and the Bruins get it out of the zone. That's going to go all the way back to the Islanders' end. Doesn't reach far enough for icing. Leddy plays it. Rimmed around the boards, now moved up to the middle. Here comes New York into the offensive end. Nelson scores! Terrible giveaway by the Bruins, and Brock Nelson takes advantage. And the Islanders have a 2-1 lead. Absolutely brutal turnover there by Boston. That was Matt Grzelcyk in the neutral zone, taken right away at the blue line by Nelson. He walks in all alone and gives the Islanders the lead. Absolutely brutal. Akuma, what is going on? Welcome, welcome, welcome. I did sound the horn underwater. What are you talking about? Awful turnover there by Grzelcyk. Now the Bruins are back in the offensive zone, trying to answer it. Taken in behind the net, back out in front. And now we got a little pushing and shoving after the whistle here as Varlamov's able to keep the puck out. Best coach in the NHL, Akuma. Best coach in the NHL. As we head to commercial break here, Islanders with the 2-1 lead. Second period action, and they are trying to finish off the Bruins and move on to face the Tampa Bay Lightning in the semifinals. Islanders take control back here. That turnover was, I mean, to just lose the puck like that at your own blue line, and just, I mean, let Brock Nelson just push it by you and go around like that. I mean, that just can't happen in a game like this. That just can't happen in a game like this. St. Martin, what is going on? Welcome. Thank you for being here. Really, really appreciate it. We're back from commercial break, second period action. Islanders with a 2-1 lead after Brock Nelson steals the puck from Grzelcyk and puts one home there for the Isles. And Charlie McAvoy is back. Charlie McAvoy is back for Boston. That is big for them. Obviously, they would have no shot in this game without their best defenseman. I've got plenty, Prosperous. I've got plenty. 13:55 to go here in the second period. Offensive zone draw here for the Bruins. Pajot trying to win it back for the Islanders, but Marchand takes it after a stalemate off the draw. Played now by McAvoy. Sent down behind the net. Marchand to Pastrnak. Pastrnak now back to Grizz at the blue line. Long send in there to Bergeron. It goes to the corner, and the Islanders trying to kick it out. They clear it up ice and get it back to the neutral zone. Chipped into the Bruins end now. Here comes New York back in on the attack, and that one is poked away finally by Boston. Taken now here by the Bruins. They bring it into the offensive zone. Chip to the middle. Taken here by Pastrnak. Spin around shot there. Blocked on the way through. Taken now by the Bruins back in the neutral zone. They re-enter the offensive end. Good back check, though, from Beauvillier, and the Islanders are coming back. Bailey Beauvillier. Shot there, and a big shoulder stop by Rask. Mayfield keeps it in at the blue line. Islanders going in on the attack now. Hard forechecking pressure from New York with under 13 minutes to go here in the second period. Move now. It's taken behind the net here. Islanders with it. Back to the blue line, Leddy. Long shot in, that one purposely wide. Goes out in front to Rask, who stops it and covers it up. And now he has some more pushing after the whistle. 12:42 to go here in the second. Islanders 2, Bruins 1. Shots on goal are 17-12 in favor of New York. And it'll be an attacking zone draw here for the Islanders, looking to extend the lead to 2. And to take it now, offensive zone draw, Brock Nelson for the New York. Looks like Krejci's back there for Boston, and the Bruins win it back defensively. Beauvillier blocks the clearing attempt, though. Lauzon will try the other side. He can't get it out. Lauzon behind the net, down in the corner, almost loses the puck. Bruins have to come in and help. Up to Craig Smith now. Finally out to the neutral zone. Josh Bailey sends it right back in, though, for the Isles. Nelson goes in on the forecheck. Good hit there on Clifton. It's played now here by Beauvillier. Moved up to the blue line, not out. Leddy keeps it in. Boston tries again to clear, and they finally get it out into the Islanders' end now. Going in on the forecheck there is Smith and Hall, but the Islanders send the puck to the other side. They chip it up the wall now. Kept in, though, by Clifton. Here's Craig Smith into the high slot. He gets a shot there, blocked by the Islanders' D. Nice shot block there from Leddy. Boston now trying to get the cycle game going in the offensive zone. 11:45 to go in the second period. Hall takes a big hit down behind the net. That was from Scott Mayfield. Krejci getting worked over now, and the Islanders take the puck. And they're able to clear it out past McAvoy. Here comes New York into the offensive end. Looking to cut to the middle. Spin around chance here. Grzelcyk stays right with Barzal. Now he backhands it in. Rask makes a stop. Taken by McAvoy. He clears it out. Lofted to the neutral zone. Bruins trying to come back the other way. DeBrusk can't get it in, though. And now it's cleared back into the Boston end where they'll go and regroup. 11-10 remaining here in the second. Islanders steal the puck. Coming back the other way. Clutterbuck with a high shot that gets stopped by Rask. And we get another stoppage here in an offensive zone face-off for the Islanders coming up with 11:05 to go in the second period. Closing in on the halfway point of this one. And New York is holding on to the 2-1 lead, trying to extend it to 3-1. Nick, what is going on? Welcome in. Thank you for being here. Appreciate it. Great to see you in the chat. Taken now. One back there. Jared Tenorti for the Bruins trying to work it out of the zone. Chipped up and back to neutral ice. Cizikas goes back to the D. Andy Green plays it for the Isles. Moved up now by New York. Dumped into the offensive end. They'll get the forecheck pressure going again. Move now here. Along the sidewall. Tenorti knocks down an Islander. Lauzon takes the puck. Back behind his own net to Tenorti as he takes a hit there from Clutterbuck. Bruins not able to get it out. Here comes New York. That pass right through the skates of Clutterbuck. He would have had a great opportunity to one-time it if it was on target. And Pajot comes back and takes it now for the Islanders. They'll regroup in their own zone. Moved up here now by the Isles. And they move it up into the offensive zone. Chipped in deep. Down behind. Big hit there. Palmieri kind of laid off at the end, but the Isles keep it in. Now it's blocked away. Boston into the offensive zone. They're going to beat out the icing. Here comes Marchand with it. He's got Bergeron there to help him. Now back to the point. D to McAvoy. McAvoy now. Back again to Grzelcyk. Now into a lot of quick passes here for Boston. Blast gets blocked on the way through. Islanders coming back to the Bruins zone. Here comes Pajot on the attack. We are over the halfway point of this one. Down to 9:36 to go here in period number 2. That one gets backhanded out of the zone by the Bruins, but the Islanders will take it at Scott Mayfield. He plays it down in his own end. Good stretch pass out into the offensive zone. Here comes Nelson looking for a passing lane. Poked away there, though, by Boston. That's McAvoy. Mike Riley comes out now. He turns the puck over, and the Islanders keep it in. Bruins trying to exit their zone again, not having an easy time getting the puck out. 9:06 to go here in period 2. That one goes all the way down. No icing on the play. Kuhlman beats it out. Third line out now for the Bruins. Back to the point. And Clifton stick snaps in half. Tries to knock Beauvillier off there, but DeBrusk comes in and takes the puck. Taken now by Jake DeBrusk through the neutral zone into the offensive end. Pass here to Coyle. Coyle loses it on the half boards. Down to the corner now. Couple guys for both teams going for it. Shot in there, save Varlamov. Backhand chance, and he stops the rebound as well. Islanders clear it out to the neutral zone. Coming back the other way, they dump it into the Boston end. 8:25 to go now in the second period. Down here, Boston, Mike Riley, D to Jeremy Lauzon. Lauzon moves it up. Moved now into the middle, and that one's taken back here by the Isles, but we got a hand pass call. So that one came back out to the neutral zone. And that is going to be a neutral, or actually it might be a defense, it might be an offensive zone face-off because of the hand pass call. Coming back now for the Bruins when we come back from this commercial break. Hey, Derek, what is going on? Welcome in. Thank you so much for being here. Really, really appreciate it. We are past the halfway point of this one. Under 10 minutes to go here in the second period. Islanders with a 2-1 lead trying to finish this series tonight. Thank you guys all so much for watching. Really, really appreciate it. It means a lot. Please, if you haven't, hit that thumbs up and subscribe. I cover the entire NHL. So no matter what team you're a fan of, you're welcome and wanted here. I'm going to be streaming all playoffs long. And We've got a good one going here, a close one going here between the Islanders and the Bruins. But Isles with the advantage right now, up 2-1 here, trying to hold this lead. Ryan, what is going on? Welcome. Thank you so much for being here. Really, really appreciate it. Time to crack beer number 2 here in the second period. Boston trying to come back and tie this thing up. Islanders trying to hold this lead. Tristan, what is going on? Welcome in. Thank you for being here. Really, really appreciate it. Great to see you in the chat, as always. Andrew, what is going on? Welcome, welcome, welcome. Thank you for being here. Really, really appreciate it. We got second period action. We're at commercial break right now. Yes, Chase, I'll be doing Colorado and Vegas tomorrow. Game number 6 of that series, and Vegas will have a chance to end it. Here we go. Not that good of a crack, but cheers again to everybody watching, everyone in the chat. Thank you guys so much. Really, really appreciate all the support. And cheers to each and every one of you. We should be getting a good ending to this one, and hopefully it's a lot of fun. Offensive zone face-off here for the Bruins. One back defensively, though, by the Islanders. They clear it out. They dump it into the offensive end. 8:05 to go in the second period. Taking now Palmieri behind the net. Sends it in front. Deflected away there by the Bruins back check. And now Boston gets it out over the red line. Down here. Blind Babbler, what is going on? Welcome in. Varlamov covers that one up. And it'll be another offensive zone face-off for New York here. Or no, offensive face-off for the Bruins. It will be in the New York zone. 7:46 to go here in the second. Islanders still with the 1-goal lead. Shots are 19-14 in favor of New York. Bruins looking for the equalizer here. Islanders trying to extend the lead and give themselves a little bit of a cushion. Middle portion of the second period. Still a ways to go in this one. Nothing is decided just yet. So that one is won back now by Coyle. And DeBrusque goes after it, trying to take it in the corner. Sent down here. Move to the middle now. And Smith can't get to that one. Islanders dump it into the Boston end. In behind Rask. Now the puck's in the corner. Islanders take it. Moved in front. And the Islanders score! Another turnover by the Bruins. And the Islanders take advantage of it. It's 3-1. And that might be the nail right there. That might be the nail that is starting to get driven into the coffin. As another giveaway. Bruins unable to get the puck out of their own zone. And it's Brock Nelson again. His second goal in the game. His second goal in a row. And Nelson scores again to give the Islanders a 3-1 lead. I don't know, Logan. I don't know. King, what is going on? Welcome. We are going to have a semifinals rematch, it looks like, Derek. Islanders and Lightning. Same as the Eastern Conference Finals last year. Moved up now. Bruins trying to get it out of their zone. They are in trouble here. Moved in front. Boston trying to get it. Islanders able to keep it out. That was a little bit of a scramble in their own zone. Hey, Snake Sports, what is going on? Welcome in. Thank you for being here. Long shot there for Boston, blocked on the way through. Ryan, thank you so much for subscribing. Really, really appreciate it. Let's get some new sub hype in the chat for Ryan. Thank you so much. And we're going to get a stoppage here with 6:20 to go. 6:20 to go here in the second period. Islanders now with a 2-goal lead. That was quite the adventure there, but Dobson's able to keep it out. The puck was turned over by Varlamov, but Dobson is able to keep it out of the crease, and Boston can't take advantage. There is the difference right there. When the Bruins turn the puck over in their own zone, it ends up in the back of their net. When the Islanders do it, they're able to save face and clear the puck out. That is the difference right there. Felis, what is going on? Welcome. Andrew, thank you so much for subscribing. Really, really appreciate it. Let's get some sub hype in the chat for Andrew. Dumped in there by Pastrnak. Bruins trying to get set up now in the offensive zone. That one goes past Mike Riley. 6 minutes to go here in the second. Bruins back into the offensive end, and that one goes off a leg and out. Brandon, what is going on? Welcome here. Thank you so much for watching. Taken down now. Islanders trying to work it up. Nelson cleared to the blue line, but not out. Boston keeps it in. Here's Krejci with a pass through. Now back to the point. McAvoy, long shot. That one gets blocked down wide. PLX, thank you so much for subscribing. TTV, thank you so much for subscribing. Got some sub hype in the chat. Taken now. 5:17 to go in the second. Down deep. McAvoy with it back in his own zone. Moved up here. Dumped into the offensive end. Boston in after it. 5 minutes to go here in the second period. Islanders trying to work it out. I am not shotgunning a beer. No. Stop saying it over and over. Mods, if people start spamming in the chat, just time them out. 4:49 to go in the second. Islanders 3, Bruins 1. Barry Trotz does not look happy about something on the bench here. Oh yeah, Boston's mixed the lines all up radio free. I'm trying to even figure out what the new combinations are. McAvoy. Well, now they have their regular first line out on the ice now, but Pastrnak was just playing with Krejci. And now he's out for his regular shift with Marchand and Bergeron, too. Felis, thank you so much. Fantasy, thank you so much for subscribing. Really, really appreciate it. New sub hype in the chat. Here's Matthew Barzal now for the Islanders. To Eberle into the offensive zone. Eberle with a shot that just goes high. Just over the bar there. New York keeps it in. 4:10 to go here in the second period. McAvoy trying to move it out for Boston. Taken here now. Dumped into the offensive zone by Pelech. Pajot in after it. He gets some help from Zajac. Big collision behind the net. Isles keep it in. Long shot there from Pelech. Knocked down in front. Rebound chance! And New York scores again! Kyle Palmieri! And I have absolutely no idea how that ended up in the back of the net. And it is 4-1 Islanders. This game is over. Absolutely done. Just completely outplayed in every way. No defense whatsoever. Goaltender, I don't know what Rask is doing on that. This game is over. Boston's just checked out. They've completely checked out at this point. They are done. They can't even get the puck out of their own zone. Moved up here. Big hit on Corrali there by Pelech. Puck down to the corner. Cizikas takes it. Moved up now. Sending deep here. 3:05 to go in the second. Down behind the net. Mike Riley trying to move it out. That goes off his skate up to Ritchie. Ritchie's pass to Wagner goes right between his stick and his skates. Like, Wagner made no attempt to even make contact with that puck. Like, these guys can't even pass to each other right now. 2:45 to go in the second. Into the offensive zone, Beauvillier. I mean, the Islanders are just skating circles around Boston. They are winning every loose puck. They are winning every race. I mean, Boston has just no answers right now. They look absolutely checked out. Take it in now. Islanders back in their own end. Knocked down there by the Bruins. Here's DeBrusk with a shot. That one gets blocked there by Green. And the Isles will take it back in their own zone. Pajot back to Green under 2 minutes to go in the second. Brought into the offensive end here. Here's a shot there. That one goes wide. Hits the referee. Boston keeps it in. Long shot again. Deflected in on Varlamov. He covers it. Now we got a big scramble in the crease, and the puck is still loose. Wow, Varlamov not able to tie that one up, but the Islanders are able to clear it after a big net front scramble. This one gets taken now. 1:25 to go in the second. Moved out here. Into the offensive zone. Here comes Matt Martin. 1:05 left in the period. Back to the point. Islanders setting up shop in the Bruins zone. Long shot there. Gets blocked down by David Pastrnak. Here comes Taylor Hall. Gets it up to Pasta. And Krejci moves it out of the zone. Now Pastrnak dumps it in. He's going to head off for a line change. Islanders trying to take it away from McAvoy. Stolen by Cizikas. And the Isles set up again in the offensive zone. Down low to Clutterbuck. 36 seconds left in the period. Around behind the net. Clutterbuck to the corner now. Gets it to Beauvillier. Line change in the process here for New York. 25 seconds left in the second. Second line now out for the Islanders. Here's a sent down low to Nelson. Now back to Bailey. Josh Bailey with it. Tries to send it to the corner. Now Beauvillier cycling. Moved into the middle. Josh Bailey! And his shot just gets sent wide. 7 seconds to go here in the period. Bergeron can't play that one. Sent in front. Deflects wide. In front again. That one goes by everybody and the horn is going to sound. End of period number 2. Islanders 4. Bruins 1. This one is over. New York in complete control here as we head to the second intermission, and Boston just cannot do anything. I mean, this team looks completely gassed right now, and I don't know really why, because they only had a 5-game first-round series. There's really no excuse for them to be gassed, but they look absolutely gassed right now, and the Islanders are just skating circles over the Bruins right now, but I'm not surprised. I thought that the Islanders would win this game. They had all the momentum. They have all the momentum in this series. They've won the last 2 games, and now it looks like they're gonna win 3 in a row to win this series in 6. So we have an intermission break here while we wait for the third period and the final 20 minutes to come up. But thank you guys all for being here. David, thank you so much for subscribing. Really, really appreciate it. Let's get some new sub hype in the chat for David. Thank you, thank you, thank you. Yeah, it's not been great for the Bruins, Jamie. They too many turnovers, not good defensive zone coverage, not able to get the puck out of their end. There's a lot that Boston is not doing well right now. This team's just, they just don't have it. Kalen, thank you so much for subscribing. Really, really, really appreciate it. Let's get that sub hype in the chat for Kalen. Thank you so much. All right, so we're here at intermission, guys. Appreciate you all watching. Really, really appreciate it. Please, if you wouldn't mind, hit that thumbs up button and subscribe if you haven't yet. I cover the entire NHL. I'll be streaming all playoffs long. Fans of all teams are welcome and wanted here. Yeah, I mean, I'm going to be streaming all through the playoffs. Even long after Boston's out, I'll be streaming as many games as I can through the semifinals and finals. Probably almost all of them. I can't guarantee every single one, but I would say almost all of them, if not all of them. And, yeah, we're still going to enjoy the playoff hockey here and have a great time. And I cover the whole league, so... and then also, you know, as we get towards the end, you're going to start to see some draft stuff come out, some free agency stuff come out as we get closer to the off season. A lot of content going to be coming out here. So just because the Bruins season is ending does not mean that my season is ending, not even close, because there's still a lot more to be covered as far as the NHL is concerned. Welcome in, everybody. Thank you guys all so much for being here. Really appreciate it. I see Shane's in the chat. Young Galaxy. Hey Now hopped in. Welcome. Bernie. Bernie's been here. TDS. We got a bunch of new subs. Thank you guys so much. Brody, Ryan, Owen. Thank you guys so much for being here. Yeah, expansion draft stuff, Al. Yes. Thank you guys so much to the new subscribers. Let's get some sub hype in the chat. Thank you, thank you, thank you. James, welcome in here. Isles will be playing the Tampa Bay Lightning, Brody. Bo Bichette is my favorite Blue Jay, Austin. I also really love Vlad Jr. too. Ghost, thank you so much for subscribing. Rick, thank you so much for subscribing. Really, really appreciate it. Let's get some sub hype for them as well. Renee, what is going on? Welcome in, everybody. Appreciate you guys being here. OT? I don't think we're going to see OT, hey now. Depends on who gets there, Brody. I mean, it would be... I don't think Colorado's going to get there, but it would be Colorado. But if we get Vegas, Montreal... If we get Vegas, Montreal, Tampa, New York... honestly, maybe the Islanders. Probably the Island. Out of those four, I'd probably be rooting for the Islanders. Although, I mean, I don't have strong feelings either way. I could root for Vegas too. I don't even mind Tampa. Like, most Bruins fans hate Tampa. I don't have anything against Tampa. I think they're obviously a very, very good team, and they have a lot of players on their team that I like. So, I mean, I wouldn't really be rooting for anybody. I'd just be hoping for some great hockey and hoping that it's a great semifinals and finals. Hey, that'd be awesome, Shane. That'd be awesome. But, all right. Actually, we got a lot of people here. I haven't done one of this. I haven't done this in a while, so let me make sure that they're there though. Yes, okay. Let's see. All right, everybody. So we're gonna, since the game, well, I mean, it's been a fun game if you're an Islanders fan. If you're a Bruins fan, not so much. But we're gonna go say hi to some friends of mine. We're in the second intermission. We've got third period coming up, but we're still a ways away from the start of the third. I'm going to drop a link in the chat, guys. Please go say, Off the Wall says hi. We're going to say hello to some friends of mine, the Slapshot Sweetheart gals, Meg, Shan, Jenna, now the intern. They're awesome. So it would mean a lot if you guys could go and say Off the Wall says hi, and let's give them some thumbs up and raid their stream and say hello and try and make their night a little bit better and get to talk to them a little bit. Danny, thank you so much for subscribing. Really, really appreciate it. I knew I would make Shan happy if we went and said hello. Hey, Austin with a 5. Thank you so much. Really, really appreciate that. Get some hype in the chat for Austin. Thank you, thank you, thank you so much for the dono. Dono hype. Thank you so, so much. Really, really appreciate it. Hey, Kevin, what is going on? Welcome in. Ace, what is going on? Welcome in. Thank you for being here. John, hey, hello to them as well. I hope that I made, Shan's probably having the worst night out of all of them. So I hope I made Shan and all of their nights a little bit better by sending some people over. Thank you guys all for participating in the raid and going to say hi to Megan, Shan, and Jenna. I really think that helps their streams a lot, and they are really, really appreciative of it. And I become friends with them on YouTube, so it's awesome to get a chance to help them out. Yes, I will be live streaming tomorrow, Austin, for Vegas and Colorado Game 6. We'll find out, Kevin. We'll find out. Jeff, thank you so much for subscribing. Really, really, really appreciate it. Let's get some sub hype in the chat for Jeff. Thank you, thank you, thank you. Yeah, I figured that Shan would be happy if I raided, because she's probably having a pretty lousy night. Hockey, what is going on? Welcome in. Thank you for being here. I would be shocked, Quinn. I would be shocked. This game is over. B-Mix, thank you so much for subscribing. Really, really appreciate it. Let's get some B-Mix hype in the chat. Shan doesn't want to see Rask in the third. I know Shan's not a Rask person at all. She is not a Rask fan, so we'll see what they do. But down 4-1, Boston's in big trouble here. I think complaining about the refs is just an excuse, and Boston has not played nearly well enough. They've been absolutely awful defensively. They turn the puck over way too much, and they don't deserve to win these games. They are literally handing goals to the New York Islanders. I would say, I don't know. It would be between Fleury and Stone for Vegas. I mean, Colorado, we would have to wait and see if they're able to come back in this series. Who's kind of the driver of that? Obviously Price for Montreal, and I would say Kucherov for Tampa Bay. Hockey, thank you so much for subscribing. Really, really appreciate it. Let's get some sub hype for hockey in here. I don't think so, Austin. Yeah, this has been bad, El Shep. This has been bad. They can't do anything right now. Bruins are done, Prixor. This game is over. This season is over. I don't know. I mean, I don't know, Austin. Any team that makes the Final Four can make it. Hockey Twins, thank you so much for subscribing. Really, really, really appreciate it. T, thank you so much for subscribing. We got some two more in the new subs. Thank you so much. Let's get that hype in the chat for our new subscribers. We're here at the second intermission, waiting for period 3 to begin, and period 3 is probably going to be a funeral procession. Nicholas, thank you so much for subscribing. Really, really appreciate it. Bruins 1970, welcome in. Let's get some sub hype for Nicholas. Thank you so much. Hey, Slapshot Sweethearts. I knew Shan was probably having a pretty lousy night, but happy to support you guys, and hope that the stream is going, as well as it could, and obviously love seeing your sub count go up. So thanks for stopping in, really appreciate it. I don't know, Prixor. I don't know. That's gonna be the big question of the Bruins offseason: is what happens with Tuukka Rask. What happens with Taylor Hall? What happens with David Krejci? Krejci might not be back. Krejci's an unrestricted free agent. Yes, Vegas plays Colorado tomorrow night. Hey, Ender, what is going on? The Boston Bruins defense is what happened. I don't think Boston's really missing Torrey Krug. Boston's missing Brandon Carlo. Brandon Carlo is what the Boston Bruins are really missing right now. But their defense has fallen apart without him. I don't know, Brian. The league hasn't announced that yet, and they won't announce that until this series is over. There is none, Eric. Will, thank you so much for subscribing. Really appreciate it. Mr. Peaks, what's going on? Nathan, thank you for subscribing. Let's get some new sub hype in the chat for our 3 new subs here. Thank you guys so much. Really, really appreciate it. We're here at the second intermission, waiting for period number 3 to begin, but this one is a blowout. Sports Geeks with a 3. Thank you so much. Really, really, really appreciate it. Let's get some dono hype in the chat for Sports Geeks. They lost Carlo and Miller, and now they're into depth guys that don't belong in an NHL lineup on a regular basis, and they're being exposed for it. That's what happened. Jay, thank you. Really appreciate that. I'm glad that you're enjoying it. What else did I miss? Quinn, thank you so much for subscribing. Really, really appreciate it. Let's get that sub hype for Quinn. Hey, Quinn with a 2 dono. Thank you so much. Really, really appreciate that. Let's get some dono hype for Quinn dropping a 2 on the stream. Really, really, really appreciate it. Nate subscribed. Thank you so much. Nate, new sub hype for Nate. Thank you, thank you, thank you. Really, really appreciate all the support, guys. Thank you so much. It's great to have you in the chat. Boston's backup goaltender is Jeremy Swayman, Eric. Hey, Mikhail, what is going on? Welcome. Defense, Austin. It's the defense. I mean, without Carlo, they've completely fallen apart. Their defensive play has been horrid. They can't get the puck out of their own zone. They're turning the puck over on a regular basis, and it's often resulting in goals against. The D has been absolutely horrid. Luke, thank you. Appreciate it. Shucky, what is going on? Welcome. Thank you for being here. Probably not. I don't speculate on stuff like that underwater. I react to the moves that they do make, not try and guess which ones they're going to. I do not really look ahead on stuff. It's more I react to things. I don't try and guess the future. Joseph, what is going on? Welcome in. Thank you so much for subscribing. Really, really appreciate it. We are ready for the start of the third. Let's get some sub hype. Get some sub hype here for Joseph. We are back for the start of the third. Dumped in there by Palmieri. We are underway. 20 minutes to go in this one. Islanders with a 3-goal lead. Down in here. Marchand gets knocked down. Taken here. Hey, Nathan with a 2. Thank you so much. Really, really appreciate it. Let's get some dono hype in the chat for Nathan. Thank you, thank you, thank you. That really means a lot. Taken now. Bruins trying to get set up in the offensive zone here. Short side shot there from Bergeron. Goes wide. Islanders move it out. Andrew, what is going on? Donald, thank you so much for subscribing. Let's get some sub hype for Donald. Thank you, thank you, thank you. 1910. We're just getting going here in period 3. Wholesome, thank you so much for subscribing. Really, really appreciate it. Get some sub hype for Wholesome. Move now. We got a bunch new subs tonight. Thank you guys so much. Into the offensive end. Bavillier with it. Sends that one in. It goes wide. Rask is still in for Boston. I told you they were going to live and die by Tuukka Rask. I am not surprised that they didn't take him out. Long shot there. That one gets blocked. Boston trying to come back the other way. Here's Taylor Hall. Into the offensive zone. Pass across. And oh my God. Was that Smith? Doesn't even get it on goal. Taken now there by Hall. Back to the point now. Clifton. Long shot in. That one saved by Varlamov. 18:20 to go in the third. Young Galaxy with the 1. Thank you so much. Really, really appreciate it. Let's get some hype for Young Galaxy. Taken down in the corner. Moved here by Barzal. Bruins trying to clear it out. That one goes past. Kuhlman after it. Islanders get it. Chase, thank you so much for subscribing. Moved up now into the offensive zone. Eberle into the middle. Deflected away there by Tenorti. Let's get some sub hype for Chase. Thank you so much. Really, really appreciate it. 17:27 to go here in the third. Clifton out of the Bruins zone. Backhanded into the offensive end. He absolutely steamrolls Ryan Pulock, but the Isles are able to move the puck out. Moved up now. Pulock with it. Takes it there up to Clutterbuck. Clutterbuck off the boards, but the Bruins send it back the other way. Into the offensive zone. Here comes Corrali now trying to get it in front, and Cizikas gets back on the back check. Big defensive play there. Moved in front. Boston not able to get a shot off, and the Islanders clear it out. 16:45 to go in the Boston Bruins season. Into the offensive zone now. Ritchie goes in behind the net, around the boards, and the Isles get to it first. They clear it out. Back to the neutral zone. Moved into the offensive end. Here comes New York. Pajot just can't get the shot off. Keeps possession, though. Rims it around the boards. Back to the corner. Now in front. Bruins try and get it to the sidewall. They clear it out. Marchand chips it to the neutral zone. Isles send it back in. Bruins go to regroup. Taken down here. Back to the point. And that one's out of the zone. Here comes Beauvillier. Played there by Rask to McAvoy. 16 minutes to go in the third. Moved here now into the offensive end. Brad Marchand, drop pass there. Shot goes wide from Grzelcyk. Isles able to clear the rebound out of the zone. Bruins go back to neutral ice here. They play it now back in, trying to get it into the offensive zone. Taylor Hall on the attack now. Cuts to the middle. Stolen away there by the Islanders, but they don't get it out. Shot blocked, though. Mike Riley jumps in. Trying to get it around the net now. Looking for a pass in front there. Islanders get back defensively and keep it out of the middle and clear it away. Puck's in the corner now. Krejci and Hall all over it. Craig Smith comes in. Smith plays it to the half boards. Islanders trying to work it out. Not able to yet. Bruins pushing for the puck. Islanders finally clear to the red line. Taken now back by the Bruins. Islanders getting fresh legs on the ice. 15 minutes to go in the third. Under 15 to go in the third. Gilles, thank you so much for subscribing. Really, really appreciate it. Let's get some sub hype in the chat for our new subscriber. Move now. Tenorti with it. Into the offensive zone. And we're going to get a stoppage here. I think it's going to be a penalty call coming up. Matt Martin looks like he's headed to the box for tripping, and the Bruins are going to get a power play. This is a must-score power play at this point in the game. As Martin gets his stick in the skates of Jared Tenorti there and picks up the tripping call. That is going to give the Bruins an opportunity on the power play. And this is a must-score power play here for Boston, down by 3. Taken here now, thrown in there. Long shot in, chance there. Boston scores! Brad Marchand on the power play. Makes it a 4-2 game. And the Bruins get a little bit closer here with 14:22 to go. Boston gets it back to a 2-goal game as they score on the power play here and make it 4-2. Marchand's second goal of the game, his second power play goal of the game. Chrissy, thank you so much for subscribing. Really, really appreciate it. Let's get some hype in the chat for our new subscriber, Chrissy. Thank you, thank you, thank you. Neutral zone draw here now. Fourth line's on the ice. Bruins get it back to a 2-goal game. 14:15 to go in the third. Jerry with the 5 dono. Thank you so much. Really, really appreciate it. Let's get some dono hype for Jerry in the chat. Thank you, thank you, thank you. Taken now, Islanders back in their own zone under 14 minutes to go in the third. Edgar, thank you so much for subscribing. Let's get some new sub hype in the chat for Edgar. Bubsy, what is going on? Welcome, welcome, welcome. Thank you so much for being here. Islanders into the offensive zone now, trying to get that goal back. Digging forward along the sidewall. Beauvillier kicks it to the middle. Bruins almost turn it over there, and they do. Here's Nelson taking the puck. Isles keep it in the offensive end now. Bruins again can't get it out of their zone. Taken away again by Nelson, and a shot there. That one just goes wide. Boston, get the puck out. 13-13 to go here in the third. Coyle with it now for the Bruins, trying to work it out of the zone. Taylor Hall with it now. Pass into the middle. Craig Smith into the offensive end. And Pajot takes that one. Hall keeps it in, though. Good jump there. Then it's stolen by Zajac, and the Islanders get it back to the neutral zone. Mike Riley goes D to D. 12:45 to go in the third. Islanders dump it in deep to the Boston end. Rask comes out behind the net to play it. Maddox, thank you so much for subscribing. Really, really appreciate it. Let's get some sub hype for Maddox in the chat. Into the offensive zone now. Hall into the middle. Taken away there, though, by the Islanders. They steal it back. Now Cizikas coming up ice. Trying to outrace Coyle, and he does to the corner. Good forechecking pressure here for New York. Bruins send it up the boards. Taken here now by David Pastrnak. 12:08 to go here in the third period. Bruins down by a couple. Trying to save their season. Islanders trying to move on to the semifinals, where they will play the Tampa Bay Lightning for the second straight year. This gets moved now. Boston trying to get it back into the offensive end. Here's Marchand at the blue line. Stolen, though, there by the Islanders, and they get it out. All the way in now to the Boston end on Rask. He goes to his D. That's McAvoy. Played up now. Back to Bergeron. Bergeron to Marchand into the offensive zone. Down in the corner after it. Pulock. Hard collision along the end boards. Islanders come away with the puck. Moved up now by New York through the neutral zone. 11:27 to go in the third period. Moved up here now. Bruins trying to get it through neutral ice. Stolen away there by J.G. Pajot. Or no, it was Komarov. Excuse me. Komarov with a big steal there. Then he paced Jeremy Lauzon. Taking now Bruins back in their own end. 11:05 to go in the third. Trying to work it out. Dumped in there. Bruins back into the attacking zone. Trying to get the cycle game working. Sean Corrali back to the blue line. D to D now to Riley. He sends it in front, but the Islanders chip it out. 10:45 to go here in the third. Jake, what is going on? Jonathan, welcome in. Thank you for watching. Appreciate you being here. Sent across there. Back now. Clifton keeps it in the blue line. D to D to Riley. Long shot deflected in. That one goes through, though, wide. And the Islanders able to clear it out to the neutral zone. Back now. Mike Riley with a blast. That one goes high. Glove side on Varlamov. And clears all the way around. Bruins have to regroup in their own end. 10:15 to go in the third period. We're almost halfway through the final frame. Islanders have a 2-goal lead on the Bruins, trying to end this series tonight. Move now here to the middle. Taken by Clifton. Over the red line. Backhand pass up into the offensive zone. Shot in there. Saved by Varlamov. And the Islanders clear it. Clutterbuck dumps it in now to the Boston end. 9:50 to go. Down behind. Bruins trying to work it again through the neutral zone. Good step up there, though, by Josh Bailey. $9:25 to go in the third. Down behind the net, Islanders cycling now in the offensive zone, trying to make it a 3-goal game again. Pelech sends it in deep. Down behind, all the way around. Played on the half-boards there by Beauvillier. McAvoy takes it behind the Bruins net now. He's able to send it up to the neutral zone. And now Carson Kuhlman dumps it in for Boston. All the way around. 9 minutes to go in the third. Islanders clear it quickly out, though. Pajot takes a hit, but gets it deep. Palmieri comes in on the forecheck. Tangles with Grzelcyk. Down in the corner now, Kyle Palmieri. Plays it to Pajot. Pajot takes a hit there from Tenorti, but moves it to the middle. That one just gets deflected away from Palmieri. Shot gets blocked. Taken here now. Boston with it. 8:30 to go here in the third period. Dumped into the offensive end. DeBrusk now on the forecheck against Mayfield. Islanders trying to clear it quickly out. Bruins pinch, but not able to keep possession. That one comes out of the zone. Boston has to get back on side, and we're going to get a whistle here as they touch the puck and are offsides. It will be a neutral zone face-off coming up. And we'll have a commercial break here. Third period action. Past the halfway mark. Under 9 minutes to go, and the Islanders have a 4-2. I was trying to say a 2-goal lead over the Bruins. And they are trying to hold on here to finish off this series and move on to face the Tampa Bay Lightning in the semifinals. Spectroland, what is going on? Hello, welcome in. Thank you for being here. Those guys have done nothing tonight, Chrissy. Spectroland, thank you so much for stopping in all the way from England. Welcome, welcome, welcome. We are at commercial break here in the third period. Islanders with the 2-goal lead. Boston looks like their season is going to be done here in about 8 minutes. And the Islanders would move on to face the Tampa Bay Lightning if they win this one, which it looks like they're in good position to do right now. But thank you guys all so much for being here. Really, really appreciate it. Please hit that thumbs up and subscribe if you haven't yet. I cover the entire NHL, so fans of all teams are welcome and wanted here. I'll be streaming all playoffs long through the Stanley Cup Finals, so there's going to be a ton of content coming your way. Thank you guys all for the support. Really, really appreciate it. Peter, what is going on? Thank you so much for stopping in. Really, really appreciate it. Great to see you in the chat. We are here in the third period action. We're getting down to crunch time in this one, to say the least. Down to crunch time in this one. And Boston season seems to be running out. I dropped my little fiddle thing again. My twist tie I've been playing with. Yes, McAvoy is back. Run, Finn. But here we go. Neutral zone face-off. Now into the offensive end. Boston back in on the attack here. It's stolen back by the Islanders. Moved up now. 8 minutes. Yep, 8:07, and that one goes out of play. 8:07 to go here in the third period. And the Islanders are holding on to this 2-goal lead. Yeah, doesn't appear that way, Mikhail. Yo, come on. What is this camera doing? Focus. Focus. There you go. Jesus. That's annoying. Anyway, neutral zone face-off here. Islanders take it into the offensive end. Palmieri goes in on the attack. Grzelcyk and McAvoy all over him. Bergeron in there. Zajac in there. Scrum for it along the end boards. Kyle, the only game that's tomorrow. Moved up now. Dumped into the offensive end. Sent in there by Palmieri. Yes, I do, Mikhail. Very, very well. It wasn't that long ago. It gets moved up now into the offensive end. It was August of 2020, so it was less than a year ago. Taken here. Bruins trying to get it back into the offensive end. 7:15 remaining in the third. Why, Peter? Why? I like this, so I'm going to drink this. Taken here now. 7 minutes to go here in the third. Moved up and out. Taken here by Boston. Trying to get it out of their end here. Up to Lauzon. Up now to Smith and through the neutral zone. Islanders get back on the back check. .6:20 to go here in the third. Sending around the boards. Islanders setting up in the offensive zone. Bruins not able to keep it in. Islanders coming back the other way now. Under 6 minutes to go. Looking to make it a 3-goal game again. Down behind the net here. Taken by Komarov. Isles cycling around here. Eberle. Back out to the blue line. Pelech with a blast. And that one just deflects wide. Taken now here. Mayfield, long shot. That one gets blocked down in front. Rebound chance just poked away there. Cleared out there by Pelech. Now here comes Dabrowski. Can't get it past Pelech, who shuts him down along the boards. 5:20 to go here in the third. Bruins back with it. McAvoy in his own zone. Boston gets it back into the offensive end here. 5:10 to go in the third. Moved in front here. Here's a chance. Varlamov. That one just goes wide. Corrali not able to get it in there. Long shot from Riley gets blocked down as well. Here come the Islanders back the other way. Cross pass in front. Pavillier just has it hop over his stick. Wagner coming out now for the Bruins. Down behind the net. 4.5 to go here in the third period. 4.5 to go in the Bruins season. Islanders holding on to the 2-goal lead here. All the way down. Grzelcyk takes it behind. Up to Marchand into the offensive zone. Absolutely, Jonathan. Absolutely. Taken here now. Islanders clear it out again. Jesus Christ. Boston can't even keep the puck in the offensive zone. You have no idea that they were in a desperate situation right now. They cannot keep the puck even in the offensive zone. Zajac throws a shot up there high over the bar. 3:45 to go in the third. Down in the corner now. Islanders cycling in the offensive end, holding on to the 2-goal lead. Boston, I mean, they're down by 2 goals, desperately trying to get some offense going, and they have the puck deep in their own zone and can't get it out. I mean, if this isn't the epitome of the last 3 games or 2 games for the Bruins, last 2 games, well, I guess 3 including this one. This isn't the epitome of the last 3 games for the Bruins. Like, holy shit. I mean, this is just brutal. Finally getting it into the offensive end here, and they can't keep it in. Islanders clear it again. Boston can't keep it in the offensive zone. Rask is still in the net as of now. They're down by 2. Under 3 minutes now to go. Pulock plays it behind the net. Moved up here. Chance here now. DeBrusk, that one just goes wide. Here comes Cizikas back the other way. Islanders dump it into the offensive zone. 2.5 minutes to go in the third. Fourth line out there for the Isles, just keeping the puck in the offensive end. Good forechecking pressure here. Clutterbuck steals it. Down in the corner, chips it through to Cizikas. He plays it back. 2:10 to go now in the third. Trying to wrap it in front here, New York. Palmieri with it now in the corner. New York's going to get a line change. Taken here, moved out to the middle. Taken now. In the corner. 1:37 to go in the third. This one gets sent back. Boston can't even get the puck out of their zone. They spent the last minute in their own zone. And that one goes in on Varlamov finally, and he covers it up with 1:22 remaining. Jesus Christ, Bruins, get the puck out of your own zone, and they can't. Holy shit. I mean, another brutal third period. I mean, the second period was worse, but there's like no desperation in their game at all. They can't even get the puck out of their own end. It's absolutely freaking brutal. So yeah, it's over. I mean, I told you the game was over, but at the intermission, but the game's certainly over now. And they don't deserve to win. Like, the Islanders absolutely outplayed the Bruins for the last 3 games. The Islanders deserve to win this series. As that one gets deflected up and out. Boston has not. They haven't played good enough to win. They're getting outplayed. The Islanders deserve to win this series. .112 to go here in the third. Boston trying to go in the offensive zone, but man, this Islanders, winning is literally the only thing that matters in pro sports. Literally the only thing that matters. Empty net goal here for the Islanders, and that is it. Well, I mean, it was it before, but that is it. 5-2 Islanders. Under a minute to go. We're just waiting for the clock to run out here. No healing cove, they're not. Don't be... Cal Clutterbuck scored. When you lose in the playoffs, you are a loser. That is the way it goes. There is no such thing as participation prizes. Those are for losers. Well, if you're putting the nail in the coffin there, that was the one last big hit with the hammer that finished off closing the coffin. And that is going to do it. The Boston Bruins 2021 season is over. The Islanders have a 5-2 lead, 58.9 seconds left, and the Isles just have to run out the clock. It's not the offseason yet, Craig, so no. There are not going to be any moves made until the offseason. That's when free agency and trades open back up. Well, free agency doesn't open up until after, but trades open up before the draft. So here we go. 50 seconds left in the third. Another empty netter for the Islanders. And it's 6-2. I mean, that was a completely meaningless goal, but doesn't matter. Another one there. Islanders make it 6-2, and well, it's over and over. I mean, it was over before, but we're just adding to it now. Did Pulock? That could not have been Pulock. Yeah, now they're covering the coffin, Shane. They're covering the coffin. Yes, James. I'm going to be streaming all playoffs long. This channel is not a Bruins channel. It's an NHL channel. I'll be streaming all playoffs long. That puck goes up and on a play. Jeff, then they're not going to score a goal. Why would you not pull the goalie? If you're not, you need to pull the goalie to score a goal. Their offense sucks. Who cares about the last 2 goals? They mean absolutely nothing. A 4-2 loss and a 6-2 loss are the exact same thing. It means absolutely nothing. You pull the freaking goaltender and have a chance to try and at least score a goal. I'm not rooting for anybody got the itch. I'm not rooting for anybody. I'm just hoping for good hockey. That's going to be an icing here against the Islanders with 17.9 left. Patrick with the 2. Thank you so much for the donos. Really, really appreciate it. Let's get that dono hype for Patrick. Thank you, thank you, thank you. Next game is Vegas and Colorado tomorrow night, Jonathan. Captain here, final 10 seconds, about to rip off the clock. Get this thing over with. I don't know why Boston even bothered to keep it in. But there we go. Horn sounds, game over, series over. The New York Islanders win 6-2 in game number 6 and finish off the Bruins in 6 games. And they move on to face the Tampa Bay Lightning. They play Tampa Bay now in the East. Or no, not Tampa's normally would be in the... No, it's not the Eastern Conference Finals, though, because there's no real conferences this year. They play in the semifinals against the Tampa Bay Lightning. They've made it to the Final Four. Boston has a very, very big offseason ahead of them. They've got to make some changes. And we'll see how the Islanders do against Tampa Bay in the semifinals here, and a chance to go to the Stanley Cup. So that's the end of the Bruins season. Islanders move on. Tampa, we could find out who's going to face Montreal tomorrow night. I'll be live for that game between Vegas and Colorado. If Vegas wins, then they will move on to face Montreal, and then the semifinals will be set. And I assume that they will be starting this weekend, most likely. But we don't know yet for sure because the NHL hasn't released any of the schedule yet. But thank you guys all for being here. Thank you guys for watching. Really, really appreciate it. I will still be putting out content all playoffs, all off season. I'll be streaming the rest of the playoffs. I'm going to be doing as many games as I can, as I have been all year. Just because the Bruins season is over doesn't mean that my season is over. Not even close. But we should have a really good matchup between the Lightning and the Islanders. That was a great series last year, and I think it's going to be another great one again this year, and I'm excited for it. And I really, really appreciate all of you guys watching. Thank you guys so much for the support. Please, if you are new or haven't yet, please hit that thumbs up and subscribe. I cover the entire NHL, so fans of every team are welcome and wanted here. And we really, really appreciate all the support and just trying to keep growing the channel here as the playoffs roll along. And it should be a good one in the semifinals between the Lightning and the Islanders. So thank you guys all for watching. Thank you guys for being here. I hope you guys have a great rest of your night. I hope that you guys have a great day tomorrow, and I'll be back tomorrow night for Game 6 between Vegas and Colorado, and that should be a fun game, and we'll see if Vegas can finish it off like the Islanders did here tonight, or if Colorado is able to force a game number 7, which would then be on Saturday. So, again, guys, thank you all so much for watching. Really, really appreciate it. Have a great night, and I'll be talking to you guys very, very soon.